That pile up the assist card, you've come to the right place.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Launches a 3, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Conley the pass to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Thibault. Edwards can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come. You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Edwards. Towns wide open. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Driving the lane, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Conley scanning the floor. It's Edwards on the wing. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 9.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
2 minutes.
He takes it in, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now here is Conley, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all. All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Here's Conley. The Blazers getting the bucket. And it's off from 3-point range. Lillard way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of of that first selection just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
So it's Portland now. After the basket by Minnesota, trains the three-pointer. He's got 16.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. From deep. They get it again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Edwards gets to Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. This guy's a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves.
One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Timberwolves all timeout. Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first.
With one on the clock, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. What an amazing...
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Reddish. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards looking it over. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 7. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Drops in the tray.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Lillard from outside. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here is Lillard. 25 points in the game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Minnesota making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Now here's Lillard. McDaniels defending. Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Here's Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And Lillard gets double-teamed out to the wing. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Minnesota.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
And so it's Portland.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 32, the Trailblazers 43.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Prince out there with Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Lillard misses. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Driving to the basket. Beyond the arc. They get it back. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Minnesota. Lillard scanning the floor. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and as this goes to town. Prince has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Nurkic the pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. No good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Lillard gets double teamed, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Portland. 10-point lead. The shot by Lillard wide open. Nurkic kicks to Thibault. Again, the Trailblazers score.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the knee had collapsed on him.
Towns with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Gobert the pass to Prince. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks it.
This is his second trip to the line, and this one, the first one falls for him. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. The free throw is good from Lillard. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Thibault for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley kicks to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. That's to Gobert. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 44.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
The pass to Thibault. And Simons has it in the corner. Plays it up and banks it in. Thibault's got 4 this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Passes it to Grant. Puts up a three. Simons kicks to Grant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for three free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Conley. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Nurkic with the steal. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? And your Timberwolves defense team. Put your hands together again for your Timberwolves.
Here's Lillard. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
2 on the clock. A special move before the shot. Gobert's got 6. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers up by 4. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And here are the Trailblazers now. And Simons has it in the corner. Stolen by McDaniels. And Thibault sends it back. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Thibault on the wing. Takes a 3. That shot no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards passes to Towns. They get a hand on it, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him.
17 foul.
Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Lillard.
Well, Lillard always commits to his shot, so he sticks with it despite the foul and gets it off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. A crossover and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name center.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Here's Edwards. A rebound by Simons. Portland leading by 14. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Thibault for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now Edwards. Towns in the corner. That one good for 2.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Thibault kicks to Lillard. Grant outside. Grant with a screen on Prince. Simons. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. McDaniels dishes to Prince. Minnesota calls timeout. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Edwards finds McDaniel. Driving in and finished off by McDaniel.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Offensive rebound. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Towns for 3. Kept alive. It's tipped. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Nurkic. Knocked loose and stolen by Prince.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him. Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Edwards against Lillard. From downtown. No good that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Simons with the ball. Guarded now by Prince.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Going inside. Thibault for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Trailblazers. With the drive. Oh, my. What a play.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
this NBA presentation. All right, Brent, all eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing, and it's Porter in at the 3. And here's Denver. Outside Murray, and stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. Checked by Murray for the finish. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gobert inside, working on Jokic. And here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Jokic has got 5.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
And it's Gobert penetrating. Towns for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brett.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards to end the run. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. And here's Jokic outside. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here he goes. Pass to Gobert. Shot is up. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Conley against Murray. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Porter's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Murray passes to Jokic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Edwards with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and the shot goes in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jokic finds Murray. Gordon with it. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well,
he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Gobert inside, covered by Jokic. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. He really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Denver. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Reggie Jackson, and it's Brown in at the 3. Denver in the lead.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Conley, and he drives in, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, guarded by Edwards. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Gobert passes to Conley. And here's Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns, that's good.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Takes the 3. Caldwell-Pope's shot is off for Minnesota. They've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's the screen by Bryant. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards against Brown. Outside Edwards. Back to Daniels. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Denver, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Back to Brown. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Prince. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Conley against Jackson. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Driving inside. And he comes up with a bucket. And now just a 2-point Denver lead.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Bryant, a screen on Conley. And Jackson, here we go. Count that one.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Prince. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Jackson, the pass to Bryant. Jackson against Conley. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Gordon. Porter Jr. comes in for Brown. Murray's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Jackson.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Smith passes to Porter. Now Bryant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Prince. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 24, the Nuggets 27.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient. You think about some of the great young centers. Oh man, just packing you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side McDaniels. This for the tie. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Porter outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Bryant against Edwards. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now Jokic. 9 points in the game. Good work defensively by Towns. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Jordan's checked in for Bryant. And here's Edwards outside. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Jordan. Back to Jokic. Over Edwards. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Jordan. Jokic has got 11.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Edwards. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Jordan, the pass to Porter. The three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter with the steal. Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Murray passes to Jordan. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Murray. Oh, misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Jackson, the pass to Jordan. Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert, and it's Jokic missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Towns finds Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jackson.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Gobert on the high post. Gordon against Towns. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Back to Prince. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That's his 6 make and 11 drives.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Conley. Outside Porter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Nuggets ahead, leading by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Conley with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Conley passes to Towns. Here's Prince. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Porter. The deep three from Murray. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Conley. Towns finds Conley. This one for three. Gordon pulls it in. Denver in the lead. And here's Jokic outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And the Timberwolves call time here. Edwards, he's checked in for Conley. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Prince. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. It's a tie ball game.
Well, when you spot it up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with it. 6 to shoot. Porter with a screen on Gobert. Jokic shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Jokic the screen. Here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Back to Edwards. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Prince can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Fires in the triple. And now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Always good to be leery of Jokic, the way he passes the ball. Navigates that arc so well for a big. Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
2 minutes.
Outside Murray. Misses the 3. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Edwards against Murray. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Great D that time from Murray. Porter the pass to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Now Porter on the wing, Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets need to get one up. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's the break. Poke loose. And an intentional foul right there. Green's checked in for Porter Jr. 52 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. Over Murray. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it. Oh, man. Look at Aaron Gordon proving he can step up and be the man.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Pass to Prince. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. The layup misses.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that was over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing.
Man. And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
Edwards can't hit.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got the first 3 points tonight for the Trailblazers.
Pick and roll action, get Lillard the ball, and let him make a play.
Grant against Gordon. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Porter dishes to Murray. Passes it to Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a start.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size. And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jokic has got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2 minutes.
Lillard outside. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Gordon with the screen for Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Here is Lillard. He has 5. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Jokic, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. From past the arc. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Green, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jokic with the screen on Simon. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. From deep. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
So on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Jokic is out there with Green, and it's Murray in at the point. Pocket 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jokic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 9.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Nailed from three-point land.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Pass to Jokic. Porter with the screen for Jokic. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover. You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Jokic against Nurkic. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best. Erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. And here's Porter. Here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard against Murray. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Assertive play by Nurkic, going right into his shot basically the moment he has the ball.
Murray, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Thibault, the pass to Grant. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. There's the triple. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up. Moving the ball to the open man.
And then Murray with the jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Nuggets making a switch here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Portland. Smith checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jamal Murray.
A big body to slow down. Nurkic is a handful to stop. One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And he nails the third.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Damian Lillard. And he drives in, and it's Sharp missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Jackson down low, guarded by Reddish, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Portland leading by 4. Simons with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And that one's good. Eubanks.
Anthony Simons looks real comfortable running the pick and roll as the young combo guard continues to grow as a passer.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the pick. Simons against Jackson. And it's Simons missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brown outside. Jordan a screen on Simon. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Jordan.
He excels in pick and roll sets. DeAndre Jordan's mobility and leaping ability causes a lot of problems.
And that's an intentional foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And Simons drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside, Green. Back to Jordan. Smith dishes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
One of the premier above-the-rim players in the game, DeAndre Jordan, doing what he does best.
Now Simons. And the layup falls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Trailblazers lead. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
36. The Nuggets, 32.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Oh, yes! Beautiful move by Anthony Simons, making it a and-one opportunity.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Simons from outside. And that one's good. Eubanks. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Simons against Jackson. Here's Eubanks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the free throw, no good. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Drives to the hoop, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Sharp. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. His three-pointer's off the mark. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
In the corner, Smith with it. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Ish Smith. And it's Jamal Murray in for Reggie Jackson. Little gets the bucket.
Nasir Little will not be denied inside.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Murray against Simon. Rejected by Murray. From deep, Jokic. That shot off the mark. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. The pass to Eubanks. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Portland leading by 4. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here he goes. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
Hangs in the air. Passes to Little. And it's Little finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Jokic. Takes it inside. And Jokic slams it in.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Pass to Sharp. There's a good screen. Simon's on the wing. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Fades. And it's Sharp missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Eubanks. Grant comes in for Nasir Little. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Reddish. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simon. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Murray with it. Back to Caldwell-Pope. And And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter from Portland. We're back in a moment.
49, the Nuggets.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Aaron Gordon.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
And finished off by Jokic.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
On the wing, Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Porter, a screen on Grant. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Denver. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lillard. Jokic setting the pick for Lillard. And it's Grant in the corner. Lillard surveying the D. Carries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 22.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Gordon.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here is Lillard. To the middle. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Jokic passes to Green. And a miss there on the triple. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Portland.
This is why Lillard's teammates view him as a leader, because they trust him to make big shots.
Murray dishes to Green, and Green slams it in.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Lillard against Murray. From deep. Lillard misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Lillard from outside. Here's Grant, and Nurkic has it in the corner. Grant trying to break free, and Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Grant. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Here's Nurkic. Puts the move on. It's good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside, Green. He kicks to Murray. To the paint. 8 feet away. Great D that time from Nurkic. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Lillard. For Murray. Open jump shot off the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Out left of the wing. Brown with the screen on Grant. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Shoots over Simons. Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. It's not going to go for him. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard against McDaniels. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Grant with it. Towns covering. Here's Lillard.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating.
Oh, hammers it home.
So nice.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
The kick out to Edwards. There's the drive. Rebounded by Nurkic.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Grant with a screen on McDaniels. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard against McDaniels. Here's the three. And again, it's Damian Lillard with the triple. Lillard's got 11.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Backcourt violation. Blazers ball.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
They need this. Back to Gobert. Clock at 6. The kick out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Lillard gets it to go.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
To the left side wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Damian Lillard picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. Tries yet again. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert on the high post. Lillard pulls down the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Grant with a screen on Conley. Pass to Nurkic for three. He drops it from range.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Missed inside. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
Well, I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, that is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple in with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
The drive and the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside for Grant, from outside the arc. Outside Thibault. Lillard right side. Lillard double team. Thibault finds Lillard. Shot from the wing. Rebound Minnesota.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Lillard against McDaniels. Lillard outside. And stolen by Edwards. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Timeout called, Portland. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Good work there as it goes.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Here's Edwards. Give him 20. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Prince can't hit. Portland leading. Pass to Sharp. Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic. And here's Lillard. It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Simons is checked in for Lillard. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
It's stolen by Nurkic. Simons outside. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. There's Simons with a three. Doubled by Towns. Grant the pass to Simons. Pass to Thibault. Conley finds Gobert. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Right here. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Minnesota. For Portland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Conley against Simons. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers.
Trailblazers 34. The Timberwolves 28.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Taurean Prince is out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pass to Sharp. And here's Nurkic for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Conley passes to Gobert, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Back to Daniels. Here's Edwards. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Who wants to update their kit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns passes to Conley. Takes a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Simons against Conley. Over to the wing. Here's Sharp. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Simons driving to the basket.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Simons against Conley. Simons outside. Outside Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Grant from the arc. On target from range. And it's an 11-point Portland lead.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Oh, wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Simons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Grant with a screen on Conley. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Making the defense look absolutely helpless. He's in full control.
Simons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves.
At the line.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Prince. Thibault against McDaniels. Here's Prince. Towns with the ball. Back to Prince. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Minnesota. Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Sharp. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Timberwolves ball.
.116 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Conley. McDaniels inside, covered by Thibault. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Pass to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns can't get it to go. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Here's Sharp. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. From deep, Conley. And they'll get another chance. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. McDaniels finds Conley. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Conley's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Timeout called, Portland.
For your Blazer Dancer. For your Blazer Dancer.
Lillard outside. The steal. Knocks it loose. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers out in front. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. 3 on the clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Simons has the open look, and play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over-the-back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Offensive rebound out to the right wing. Back to Prince. Tipped away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball is jump ball.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your trail.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lillard against McDaniels. Now Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Eubanks the screen. Beyond the arc. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
It was stolen by Lillard. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
It's Edwards with a drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards got 17 now, just in the second half. McDaniels against Lillard. Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. And again, it's Portland with a three.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
We're stolen by Lillard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Minnesota has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside McDaniels. And that one drops.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Launches a three. Tipped. For three, here's Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 44.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
For three, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. We saw two. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
On in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now, here's McDaniels. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Nuggets ball.
Now, here's Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. The 9-foot shot, and yes, it's good. Jokic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Nuggets.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Now, here's Jokic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gobert finds Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Edwards. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic with it. Picked up by Edwards. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice score. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. McDaniels passes to Conley. And here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Murray. Jokic kicks to Gordon. And the shot goes in. Gordon's got his second bucket.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Into the lane and finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Here's Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Towns gets it to go.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
There's the pass to Jokic. Shot, high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 6 points for Jokic.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 3. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels passes to Edwards. For Murray, they get it again to the left wing. And stolen by Gordon. Inside, stolen by McDaniels. Shoots the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards passes to Towns. Prince against Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gordon. There's the drive, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Edwards fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Murray the pass to Porter. Dishes it to Jordan. Stolen by McDaniels. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Green. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Minnesota. On the wing, Jackson. Porter a screen on Prince. Jackson has the open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Towns in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Green kicks to Jackson. To the middle. It's stolen by Edwards. 3-on-3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Denver's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Outside, Green. Left side, Jackson. Denver the rebound. Can't hit that one. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Smith in at the point. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Green is checked in for Jokic, and it's Jackson in for Michael Porter. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
The kick out to Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Conley dishes to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Conley kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. It's tipped. Up top, Gobert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Green. Porter comes in for Reggie Jackson, and Murray subbed in for Ish Smith. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. And there's the drive. Conley against Murray. Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 4.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Gordon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Timberwolves ball.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
Here's McDaniels. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Edwards has come in for Taurean Prince. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Jokic passes to Porter. Off target from outside. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at that stroke on Jokic's three-point shot. And I like the way he releases it so high. Makes it tough for defenders to get to it. He's not a really nimble guy, but he's got a lot of grace in his game.
Brown is checked in for Denver. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Misses from short range. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Towns with the steal. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got 18 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 6 to shoot. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
24 seconds left in the third.
Oh, man. Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Jokic, no good. It's stolen by Brown to the inside. And the shot goes in. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Edwards passes to Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Brown's there. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Prince has checked in for Minnesota. Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Gobert. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. Conley against Murray. Passes it to Jokic from deep three-point range. Shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Towns. Launches it. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Jokic, no good. Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Feeds it to Conley. The kick out to Towns. Back to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 to shoot. From deep, Prince. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Porter. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Conley, the pass to Prince. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray outside. The shot, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince. Now Edwards. Beyond the arc. Prince misses. Gordon kicks to Murray. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Gordon. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gordon a screen. And here's Jokic outside. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Out to Edwards. The three. Kept alive, Minnesota. From deep. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Timberwolves.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the...
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the wing right side. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 15-point game. Quarter outside. The rebound by Prince. Edwards with it. From the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And here's Prince outside. No good that time. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This was a very strong David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Those late substitutions, keep your big guys on the floor. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Murray. Here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. From behind the arc. Here's Caldwell Pope. And here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
And here's Lillard. First quarter of play, a minute in. Going inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Oh, another miss by Jokic.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Blazers. Murray passes to Jokic, out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Here's Lillard. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center. We've never really seen that before. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. It's stolen by Nurkic.
Nuggets foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Gordon, looking to end the run. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lillard left side, goes up on the wing. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. Here's Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Wow, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography.
Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Lillard comes with a double. Porter in the post. Defended by Lillard. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
For 3, here's Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
Gordon outside. Out to the right wing. Murray against Lillard. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skill.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Lillard penetrating, and the dunk by Lillard.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
Pass to Gordon. It's tipped. Now here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Nurkic. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. Murray against Lillard. Let's go with a 3. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sport. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Oh, got that one up quick. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance, that's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
Jokic with a screen on Simons. Down low. It's stolen by Nurkic. Lillard against Murray. Lillard outside. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Over Murray. Damian Lillard again. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Lillard outside. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Shot to stop the run. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
And here's Jokic outside. Over to the left wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. He's got 10.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Simons. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Lillard, and the layup falls. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Back to Gordon. A clear look for Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Lillard against Jokic. And the dunk by Lillard.
Such a great athlete, and when Damian Lillard has room to prove it, he'll throw it down.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. .124 left in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got 33.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
And Nurkic with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Here's Gordon. Pass to Murray. Over Lillard.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
Nuggets ball.
Nurkic against Jokic. Off the left rim and out. Here are the Blazers with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside, Green. The Nuggets with another miss. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard driving in. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Well, we just see this time and time again from Damian Lillard, a quality decision on the pick and roll.
Green, the pass to Gordon from deep. Simons with a rebound. Lillard outside, changes up, and he takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got 37.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has.
Thanks, Allie. After the...
Your Nuggets, 21. The Trailblazers, 39.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Brown passes to Bryant. Back to Brown. Inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Outside, Brown. Covered by Thibault. Grant, we always talk about great footwork from post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The rebound by Jackson. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Brown's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Here's Lillard. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson with room to fire, and that one's long.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Jackson for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
He's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
Lillard against Jackson. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Reddish covering. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Jackson into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Reggie not holding back right now. He's just charging through the defense.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Lillard. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. 1:07 left in the third. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Oh, stolen by Lillard. It's a one-on-one situation. Green against Reddish. Lillard right side. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Lillard's got 53 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
I have a question for you.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets team.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And those were your Nuggets breakers, everybody.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter.
Time is it? It's time for t-shirts.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. The Nuggets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. From deep, Jokic. Portland grabs the miss. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
Pass to Porter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
You get inside, all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
Michael Porter Jr.
He does not get the second one. Lillard right side. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Trailblazers out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3, and it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
No hesitation from Jokic. The D had no chance really to set up.
Nice move. And the dunk by Lillard.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Murray from outside. And he stays with it. Back to Gordon. Goes back up. And he nails the jumper.
Such a nice smooth J that time from Aaron Gordon.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. When you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Timeout called, Portland. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Yeah, Murray there dialing 1 before that shot. Different area code.
Lillard against Murray. And another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's Lillard. He gets it in there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
The open shot, Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Jokic out there playing a little bit of chess, found himself in the mid-range, and still made the play.
Here's the break. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Denver's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. From deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Lillard right side. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Pass to Gordon. Now Murray. Back to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Lillard. Jokic grabs the board.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Simons with a rebound. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Nurkic a screen on Murray. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Portland calls timeout. They're leading by 23. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Lillard up top. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Trendon Watford. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Timeout called. Portland.
Timeout.
They're on top by 23. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Into the line for Jeremy Grant, Anthony Simons.
Murray against Lillard. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The deep three from Murray. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easy. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.